Okay, so today's HiitMax is done. This is one of my all-time favourite circuits ever. It's brilliant. So there are two ways you can do this. You can either add some cardio between each exercise, or just do it all out and just do each exercise back to back. Okay, so I added the treadmill between each exercise. You can add a skip, you can add high knees, you can add jumping jacks, you can do whatever you want. Or this circuit is also set up for those of you that just want a circuit and you just want to go all out and do every single exercise back to back. Got it? Okay, before I go through the tutorial, I'm just having a panic. We're hosting Christmas Eve this year. This is our living room. We've got some work to do. We've got a lot of work to do, but first I'm going to go through every single exercise with you. So this is 10 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 50 seconds work. So pick how you're going to do it, and it's broken down into 4 sections. So we're going to go through each section, okay? Don't worry, it'll all make sense. Just go to the website, join in. This circuit is awesome. You will not regret doing this circuit, I promise you. This is one of my all-time favourites. And if I love it, you know it's going to be good. And you probably know it's going to hurt. So, the first 4 we're going to do are our cardio section. So, we're starting with side jumps. So side jumps look like this. You're going to go down to the floor, put your hands on the floor, and then you're going to jump to the side. Now, not everybody is going to be able to do this, and I understand that. So, but for those of you that can, you're going to then jump up and then go to the other side. Now, if you need an alternative, this is what you're going to do. You're going to put your hands down, and you're going to step out, and then you're going to step back in, and then you're going to jump, and then you're going to do the other side. So that's your alternative for those of you that just want to give it a go. So 50 seconds. 10 seconds rest, then we either jump onto our cardio, whichever you've picked, or we go into the next exercise. Got it? I know there's some beginners out there, and I know there's some people that are getting a bit confused, so that's why I'm really making sure that you understand. Okay, so next one, burpees. So you can either do straight burpees or add a press up. I'm going to go through both. So this is your burpee. You go to the floor, you jump back, then you do a press up, and you come in, and then you jump up. That's a burpee. If you need an alternative, this is it. You go down to the floor, you step back, you can either do a press up on your knees, or completely take out the press up if you're just starting. Come in, jump up. Got it? Good. Okay. High knees is your next one. Dead straight forward. I want you to do as many as you can and lift your knees up. Now, it's very important you use your abs to lift your knees, okay? So you're going to drive your legs up, landing softly. If you need to just slow it down or you need a break, just go into high knees without the jump. Okay? So that's your alternative. And then the last one in this section is a half burpee with a tuck jump. So this is how this looks. You go down, you do a half burpee. So you just jump back, jump in, and then you're going to do a tuck jump. So you're going to drive up from the floor, up, big tuck jump. So this is your alternative. You're going to do a half burpee and a jump. That's your alternative. Okay? So again, you can step out the half burpee if you need to. If you really want to take it down and just have a go and just start with us. I just want you to do as many as you can, but it's very important that you stick to your fitness level and you make it safe for you. I just want you to get through it, okay, and enjoy it. That's the main thing. So that's one section done. So now we move on to weights, okay? So our first weighted one was a bicep curl. I'm using my sandbag. You can use a rucksack, you can use whatever you've got. Get the milk cartons out, just find something, give it a go. Okay, so we did bicep curl and press. So grab your weights, nice straight body line, abs in. We do a bicep curl, and then we press to the ceiling, engaging your abs, come back down, and then go back down. That's your bicep curl and press, okay? If you just want to stay with your bicep curl, that's absolutely fine. If you need to take it down a level, to make this exercise easier, it's all in the weight. So if you lower your weight, the easier it'll be. Okay, second one, tricep dips. I use my equalizer, but you can use a bench. I'm going to give you an alternative. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit nice and tall, abs engaged. The further your legs are out, the harder this is. So I'm going to do it here. You're going to take your elbows to the back of the room, making sure that your bum is pushing at the back of the equalizer. You're going to go all the way down, and you're going to lift all the way back up. Go all the way down, all the way back up. There are alternatives for this. You can do it on the floor, you can do it off a bench. I'm going to show you the floor one for those of you that need it. So, sit nice and tall on your sit bones, take your hands back and lift the body up. You're going to go down, taking the elbows to the back of the room and lift up. Go down and lift up. So there are no excuses. You don't need equipment in this. All you need to do is just think fast. Use the alternatives that I give you and push as hard as you can, as always. So, after that, we did around the world. So grab something weighted. Nice straight body line. What you're going to do is from this starting position, you're going to take the weight around the head, staying nice and close to the body, and then bring it back round. Okay? Again, the lighter the weight, the easier this is. So, give it a go, see how many you can do, okay? Oh, next one, bent over row. Again, you're going to need some weight. So, straight body line, bend at the hips, make sure you've got a nice straight back. This is all in the arms, so you're going to bring the shoulder blades together. Imagine you've got a pencil in between the shoulder blades, pull the elbows back, keeping them close to the body, engage the abs, head nice and tall, go all the way back down. All the way back, all the way back down. So again, the more weight, the harder this is. If you need a break, you're going to stand up, take a minute, and then go back down. Pull it back, go up, go back down. Okay? So that's that. Next one. So body weight. 2 press-ups, 1 burpee, 1 tuck jump. Awesome. By now, you'll be sweating when you get to this point, and this is where you just got to grit in and you just got to keep going. Are you ready? So 2 press-ups, 1 burpee, 1 tuck jump. You go down, you do your press-ups however you want to do them, on your knees or on your toes. 1, 2. Then you're going to come up, drive up, 1, 2. Okay, so there are alternatives for this. As I've showed you, you can go down onto your knees, 1, 2 press-ups, and you're going to step in and do a jump. That's your alternative, okay? Brilliant. Next one, 10 high knees, 10 mountain climbs. Now sometimes if I'm feeling really strong, I'll do this with a weight. So feel free to do that if you want to. So 10 high knees, again, drive the legs up, and then once you've done 10 of those in total, you're going to go to the floor, and then 10 mountain climbs. Again, flat back, abs in, head nice and tall. Try and touch the floor each time. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Some of you are like, I did my time in 50 seconds. I'm like, what? How did you do that? I'm like nearly an hour in. So, mountain climbs. If you need an alternative, as I've showed you before in loads of different videos, you can just step out and step in for your mountain climbs, okay? Just make sure that you engage your core and have a break when you need one. Okay, so next one, 2 push-ups with a jump onto a board. Now I did this on a board. If you don't have a board, we need to think on our feet. So we've got stairs, steps, anything you can find that's just got a little bit of height that you can do a plyometric jump on, get on it. If you can't, it's fine. I'm going to give you an alternative right now. So this is how it looks. You're going to go down, you're going to do 2 push-ups, however you want to do them, whether it's on your knees as I've showed you, or whichever one you need to do. Then either step or jump in, and then you're going to do a plyo jump onto a board, okay? So it's going to go up, come back down. Now, when you jump on anything, very important, knees have to be soft. The quieter your jump, the less impact you've got on your joints. So think about being really quiet when you jump up. nice and quiet, okay? And sink down into the jump. If you want to, you can step instead of jump. That's absolutely fine, you can do that. Okay, so that's that one. And the last one in this section is 1 frog jump, 2 push-ups. I love this one. Especially if you do this in the gym, people love this because it just looks way funky when you're going down the middle of the gym. If you do anything like that and take this anywhere, let's say on holiday, this one is the one that's guaranteed to get you some attention. So, frog jump, 2 push-ups. You're going to sort of go down the room. So you do a frog jump. So you jump, then go to the floor, 2 push-ups. 1, 2. And then come up and then jump again. Now, if you don't have any room, you obviously have to jump back and then jump again and do your push-ups. But the idea is to keep going until you get to the end of the room and then turn around and come back. Okay? If you want an alternative, this is it. You're going to jump forward, a frog jump, and then jump back. That's your alternative. Okay? I hope all this makes sense. I'm sure it does. Normally it does. You know what you're doing. We know what we're doing. So, the last one. These are your last 4. So, we've got a press up, a clean and press, and a squat and press. So this is involving some more weight. So if you notice, we've gone cardio, weight, cardio, we're now back to weight, but these are like cardio weighted, so it's gonna absolutely push you and really tighten up that body and get you really fit and push you to that stage that you all wanna see. So, grab your weight. Again, you can do this without weight, but I would really recommend that you just find something and give it a go. So, using your sandbag, we do a push-up, either on your knees, as I've showed you, or on your toes. Then you're gonna come up, flat back, bend your knees, make sure your knees don't come over your toes, clean and press the bag to the ceiling, and then come down to your shoulders, sit back, taking the hips back, sit back, squat, and then press. So, very simply, the lower the weight, the easier this is. So find something that matches your level.
I think you should show them that all in real time.
Okay, I'll show you in real time. Ready? So, 1 push up, come up, clean, press, squat, and press. You can just stay with the squat. If you just want to stay with the squat, that's absolutely fine. You can do that. Okay? That's how it looks. Are you ready? 3 more. Lunge, press, and a twist. Again, I used to weight. You can just take the weight out of this. This is your alternative. So, weight above your head, or here. Or you can have it behind your head if you're not going to add the twist. Got it? I'm going to use it above my head. So, you step forward, lunge, get your lunge nice and strong. Then you press, bring it to your waist, and you turn towards the leg that's forward.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Get it back up in the air, so it makes it harder for your balance, which it involves the core. Step back, okay? So that's how that looks. So, if you're not adding the twist, you can put it behind your head. You can lunge and go down and step up. Or your alternative, for those of you that need it, is you can lunge forward, find your lunge, twist, and then step back. So there's loads of options for that one. Pick your option, go for it, go all out. Single arm press. Again, sandbag, love it. Squat back. Make sure your knees don't come over your toes. Head is tall. We'd never do this. Get some air. Make sure you can always have good breath. So you're going to get the bag or your weight or whatever you're using. You're going to bring it to your shoulder and then you're going to drive it up using all of your body, nice and strong. Up you go, and then you're going to bring it down in control. Bend your knees, go back down. Okay? So find something to lift. You're going to need some kind of weight for this one, so just find anything you can.
What do you like about the sandbag?
What do I like?
Yeah.
I like that I can have it at any weight I want. I can take it away with me. I can take it everywhere, and it suits everything. It's like a kettlebell and a weight and everything in one. It doesn't do everything. I'm out of breath. It doesn't do everything, but it is super, super like convenient for working out, especially in your living room, because you can just hide it somewhere, put it somewhere, and it's just one piece of equipment that just does everything, and I feel like I'm really getting a good workout. And that's not gimmicky, it's actually a usable item, which is for me the main purpose of a piece of equipment. It needs to be usable. I'm not into gimmicks. It needs to be something that I can actually use and actually train with, and this is it. So
Cool.
that's my honest opinion. So one more. We've got a press up, a row, and a twist. So for this one, I did use the weight. I don't have them on me right now, but I did use a weight. So I had my weights in my hand. If you watch the video, I did a press up, and then I row with the weights, and then I did a twist and a drop. Can you see that from the side? I'm gonna turn. So one press up, either on your feet or on your knees. One row, come up and drop. Here's your alternative. Press up, row, onto your side, drop. That's your alternative. Got it?
Got it.
And that's it. Now, I know there's a lot to take in on this one, but I'm going to break it down on the website to make it really easy, so all you need to do is just print it off. Again, as always, I always post everything on the Facebook and on the website, so head there if you need any advice or you got any questions. This is brilliant. Try your very best to say to yourself, I'm going to add a cardio section, because you can always drop it. If you get halfway through and you get through 2 of these pieces of paper, and then like the treadmill or your jumping jacks or whatever you're using in between each exercise becomes too hard, just drop it and just carry on with the exercises back to back till you finish. But try, actually say to yourself mentally, I'm going to do this and I'm going to push myself, and if I need a break, then between each section you can give yourself a 50-second break. That's what I do. So how I would do this is I would do this section, which if you go to the website it will make sense. I do this section, and then once I've done that with adding a cardio in between each one, I will have a 50-second break, and then I'll move on to this section. I'll do this section with the cardio, and then have a 50-second break. And I'll do this section with the cardio, have a 50-second break.
Let me guess.
And then I'll do that section with the cardio, and then have a 50-second break. I know that I'm going on, but I want people to really give it a go, because this sort of training, you'll see changes. It will work, and this is where it's at. I want you to see the changes you want ready for next year. We're just going to keep smashing into the new year with these sorts of workouts.
The workout breakdown works now with photos.
And the website is all working, hopefully, fingers crossed. But thank you very much for everybody who has supported us. We are properly excited about what's to come. All the photos will be on the website, so you can print them off and take them with you wherever you're going over Christmas, so there are no excuses. Please keep sending in your photos, please keep sending in your diet plans, please keep sharing your scores, because they motivate everybody so much. That's it. Enjoy your workout. I know this is a long video, but there's a lot to do on this one. But head to the website, head to the Facebook, give it a go, and let me know how you did, and if you managed to add some cardio in between each one. Oh, my Vibrams! So, for those of you that don't know, I've only just been using these for the last couple of weeks. Pros, amazing for what we do, absolutely brilliant. For those of you that want realistic criticism about these shoes, brilliant for this. And I tell you why, because when we do lunges, you can actually feel where your foot is. Sometimes in your trainers you become a bit wobbly because the bottoms are either worn or whatever. You can actually feel where your foot placement is. So for this sort of thing, it is awesome. For this sort of training, like your CrossFit type training, brilliant. I did go on the treadmill with them yesterday, obviously because this is filmed today. I did go on the treadmill for this workout, and it did hurt my calves a little bit. So if you're thinking about just rocking a pair of these, think very carefully. I would honestly incorporate them very gently. So maybe walk around in them around the house for a couple of weeks, and then incorporate them into your workout. But I am so chuffed with these trainers. So if you are thinking of getting a pair, they are not gimmicky, they do work, they're awesome. Get yourself a pair.
And they're not sponsoring us.
Oh no, nobody's sponsoring.
And we're not getting paid for saying this.
We don't get paid. I don't get paid to say nothing. I don't get paid to say nothing but Vibram. If you are listening, you want to send me another pair, feel free. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. No, I'm joking. But no, they're not sponsoring us. I am honestly giving you my honest opinion, as I always do about everything. So yeah, that's it. Have a great day.